Don't do stupid shit. Out in the real world, when you do stupid shit, you're gonna get arrested and you're going to jail. Let's see how to make school suck less. Welcome back to Capo TV, the channel where we know school is a joke and you don't want to be the punchline. If this is your first time on Capo TV and you like what you see, click that subscribe button. Alright, enough of that. You click this video to learn how to make school suck less. Let's get on with it. Tip number 1, don't go. It's that simple. That's what this channel's all about, right? School sucks. School's a joke. You don't want to be the punchline. If you don't go to school, then it's impossible for you to be the punchline. You expected this, right? I mean, if you're a viewer of Capo TV, you knew this had to be number 1. Well, I know it's not an option for everybody. Not everybody can drop out of school and get a self-directed education at home. Not everyone is that motivated to even get an education, and some of you are just plain dummies. But if you can somehow manage to convince your parents or guardians to let you drop out of school and do your own education at home, well, that would be ideal. For the rest of you though, listen to these other tips to make school suck less. Number 2, have only a few close friends. As a substitute, I see a wide variety of students on a weekly basis, and most of them seem to have too many friends. Humans can only have 4 or 5 close friends at a time. The more friends you have, the more problems there's going to be. More friends, more problems. But the age we live in now is one where everybody's a friend with a click of a button on Facebook, or a tweet on Twitter, or a snap on Snapchat. But are those people in the computer really your friends? The more friends you have, the more potential for drama. The more drama, the more school is going to suck. Number 3, having only a few friends leads right into number 3, how to make school suck less. Avoid drama. You're going to school supposedly to learn. You're not there to start a riot. You're not there to learn about whose baby daddy did what, or whose crazy baby mama did what. Avoid the drama. The more drama you have in your life, the worse your life is going to be. The more drama in school, the more school is going to suck. I see so many people in school who are always complaining about the latest drama in their life. And when I say, why are you still friends with that person? Or why do you still hang out with that person? You know what they say? Nothing. Because they're stupid and they don't understand that that person or that group of friends is the source of all their drama. You can avoid the drama by having only a few close friends, and when drama does come up, you know what you do? Walk away from it. Don't get involved. Don't get yourself in trouble. Number 4. Skip the peer pressure. I don't see this one talked about enough in school anymore, but there's no reason for you to jump off a bridge just because Jack jumped off a bridge. Anything you do in school because of other people, that's peer pressure. And you know what happens when you give in to peer pressure? You do stupid shit. You know what happens when you give in to peer pressure? You create drama. You become part of the culture of drama. The very thing that makes school suck the most. If someone's telling you to do something you don't want to do, you don't have to do it just because he or she is cooler than you. And you don't have to do it just because 6 other people tell you to do it. There's an old saying, great minds think alike. No, great minds think for themselves. And you have to think for yourself, especially when you're in school. Number 5. I kind of hinted at this one in the last one. Don't do stupid shit. Doing stupid shit gets you in stupid trouble. Stupid trouble makes school suck more. There's no reason for you to spend your days in in-school suspension or out-of-school suspension or lunch detention or any other stupid discipline consequence school can come up with. The only reason you're doing stupid shit is because your peers want to make you think that it's cool to do stupid shit. Out in the real world, when you do stupid shit, you're going to get arrested and you're going to jail. And guess what? Here's a little sneaking thing about school. Some people say school prepares certain students for jail. And I agree with that, because the more you do stupid shit, the more they get on you. And the more you get used to doing stupid shit, the more you get used to dealing with the consequences of your actions, the more you're prepared to survive in prison. It's true, look it up. School is prison. School prepares children for prison. The prison path. That's a real thing. Google it, enlighten yourself. School won't tell you this. Number 6, be nice to your teachers. I'm not saying you have to like your teachers. I'm just telling you to be nice to them. There's no reason to be mean to other people. You know what that does? That just creates drama. That's just you causing trouble for yourself. Now, a common idea is that the student earns his or her grades. But guess what? If you're nice to your teachers, they will likely give you a slightly higher grade for something that you don't deserve. Or they might give you a little more leniency on that homework you didn't turn in. Or they might let you retake a test, or they might let you do, any number of things that will be beneficial to you. So it's in your own self-interest to get on the teacher's good side. You don't have to go in the class with the idea that the teacher's against you, you're against the teacher, and this is a fight. Stop being stupid. Realize that teachers can be manipulated by just being nice to them, because so few people are. So be friendly. School will suck less. Number 7, pick your own classes. Don't let your counselors pick for you. Be proactive. Read the course catalog. Look at what you're qualified to take and take those classes that interest you. Now, once you get into the class, it might still suck, like the teacher might still be really bad, but at least you pick the class, and if you're still interested in the subject, you might still learn something, regardless of how terrible the teacher is. And remember, if you're nice to the teacher, you'll probably pass the class with ease. Number 8, ask meaningful questions. When you're in those classes that you picked, the ones that actually interest you, and the teacher's starting to go on and on about something you don't care about anymore, think of a question to ask. Let's say the teacher's talking about the civil rights movement in the 1950s and 60s, but they're not saying anything about the government's involvement in it. Ask this question: why did the FBI want to kill Martin Luther King Jr.? I bet that'll spark some controversy, mostly because it's true. But they don't tell you that in school, no. You have to ask the hard questions. You need to come prepared with these questions. If you know what the topic of the day is, go on Wikipedia the night before and write down some questions that will liven up the class a little bit. You'll be surprised how much school will suck less then. Number 9, learn something. This is connected to asking meaningful questions. If you go to school and you just sit there and count the time on the clock, school's gonna suck real hard. Just learn something. It doesn't have to be related to the class that you're in. It could be about relationships. It could be about group interactions. It could be about why the teacher only wears that shirt on this day. Get your brain working. Notice things. Make observations. Keep a notebook. I'll make a video on that in a little while. But keeping a notebook is a great way to learn something. Even if it's a notebook of just your own thoughts on whatever is going on around you, you're learning something. Number 10, know it will all be over soon. Either you're gonna die, you're gonna graduate school, or you're gonna go all the way back to the first tip and just not go to school. But keep in mind, time will go on. If you're bored with something in the moment, it'll feel like it drags out forever. Once you're done with that thing though, it'll feel like it went by in a blink of an eye. It has something to do with the way your brain records memories, and if you're having fun with something, your brain will record more memories. If you're bored with something, it won't record anything at all. That's why you forget so much in class, because you're bored out of your mind. It'll all be over soon. Don't worry. Follow all these tips and school will suck less. If you've got more tips on how to make school suck less, let me know in the comments down below. If you're not subscribed yet, you should do that now. I know you like Capo TV, and I know you think school is a joke and you don't want to be the punchline. So subscribe. You won't miss a video. You'll get fun new things every week, multiple times a week, and we'll all have fun here together. If you've made it this far, let me know you watched till the end. That will make me feel super great. And thanks for watching. See you later. Bye.